Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a affordable makeup tutorial using my holy grail affordable products that I just am obsessed with. And you'll want to stay tuned because at the end of the video, there's a giveaway and I'm so excited because whenever I can bring you guys a giveaway, you guys know I'm all up in it. So first things first, we're gonna start off with our eyes. I do want to go ahead and prime my eyes. I don't have like a holy grail drugstore primer, but I have a holy grail technique that works with drugstore, and that is me taking a little bit of a fuller coverage consistency concealer. So we're gonna be taking this one. I'm gonna be taking my Morphe brush and I'm just gonna be blending this out. The e.l.f. concealer is just great for this type of work. It really allows you to have a nice base on the lids. I feel like eye primer is also very essential, just like face primer, because it really holds all of the eyeshadows together and in place. It makes them super pigmented, and I just feel like it adds so much longevity. So I really love it, and I always recommend a thicker consistency concealer if you are using concealer. So we always have to go in with our e.l.f. concealer, the 16-hour camo. Now we're gonna be taking the palette of the hour, which is our Pixie in collaboration with Heart. If you guys know, Heart is a influencer on YouTube. She is one of my favorites. She's an OG. But I'm gonna be taking her palette. I was a big fan of this palette all summer long, and even towards the end of spring. It's such a beautiful palette. I feel like it's also really nice for transitioning into fall, which is currently what we're doing right now, even though it's like 99 degrees out. But like, they have those pretty warm colors that we just all love. So let's just go ahead and get super deep and personal. I'm gonna be taking first a brush, and we're gonna be going in with this shade right here, which is gonna be the perfect transition color. It's a nice matte shade. And we're gonna be taking that from side to side. This palette is really good quality, and I just find that it looks so beautiful on. Like, it just gives me that warmth that I love. And like I mentioned, it was like a fun summer palette, but now that we're going into the fall season, I can definitely take this palette and also have some fun with it. Then we're gonna go in with the darker brown, which is right here. And we're just gonna be keeping that dark brown on the outer edge because we are going to smoke out the look on this edge on this side. So we just kinda wanna keep it just in this space. I feel like the more we angle it, the better situation we have going on. We really want to add a lot of depth here. As you can see, the palette is just so good. It's like the pigmentation is on fleek. The next thing we're gonna go ahead and do is take this orangey shade right here. It is one of my favorites out of the palette, and we're gonna start to apply that all over our lid. And this can be a perfect transition from summer to fall because, first of all, like, this is such a pretty like summery color, but it can also be interpreted as like a fun like October-y, like going into like spooky season color. I feel like nowadays it's kind of hard to find a really good drugstore palette, and I feel like this is one that we shouldn't sleep on because it's such a good palette. I'm gonna go back in with the lighter matte shade that we took, and we're gonna start to wrap this up right here, but also kind of follow that skyline that we went through. And then we're gonna mix the lighter shade with that like darker shade that we went in second. Take a little bit more of that darker color. Then we're gonna be taking our liner. This is the NYX Super Skinny Eye Marker. I actually just purchased this because I wanted to keep this video completely like affordable product. So this isn't a holy grail, but it could possibly become one if I do enjoy it. I've just been enjoying using like a felt tip liner instead of a gel liner. These types, but the two that I like are more on the pricey side. So let's go ahead and check this out and see how it goes. Actually not that bad. It's a little stiff, but I feel like that's good. It's able to really go in the direction that you want it to go. That actually worked pretty well, not gonna lie. I like the fact that the stiffness kind of helped the line stay really straight. So I'm just gonna be taking my mascara. This is my L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise, one of my favorites. You guys always see me use this on my channel. I actually need to get a new one, but I just love it, and I feel like it helps my lashes blend in with my falsies that you guys are about to see me put on. Now for lashes, I'm going to be using my Holy Grail drugstore lashes, affordable lashes, and those are the Ardell Studio Effects Demi Wispies. Whenever you're looking for a good volume but not super duper intense, but something that's breathable, something that has a very lightweight band, you have to get these. It's from their line Studio Effects, and it's the Demi Wispies. It just gives you the best finish. I feel like with the regular Wispies, you tend to have that issue where it looks a little too natural, and I feel like when you're going for a little bit more of a glam look, this can be a little bit more of a pop as opposed to looking way too natural where you're like, okay, I need a little something more. So I just live for this type of lash. Whenever I feel like I want to do something that's still like put together with a little tiny bit of glam or like a little tiny bit of extra, and I don't want to go in with like super dramatic lashes, this is the type of lash that I go for. Let's go ahead and put this baby on so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Do you see what I'm talking about? Like, it just gives you like the perfect little drama, like that little flick of drama without it being like, whoa. You know, this is more so for those people that, you know, want something that is lightweight, that feels good, but still gives you that like expensive lash look. And it's only like $4.99, I think. But I literally like rewear them a bunch of times. Like I rewear them probably about like 20 times before I like am done with the lash. I just feel like for me, I make sure I take good care of them. And I make sure that I always take them off at the end of the night so that I can just put them away somewhere safe and then rewear them next time, and it just gives me like the best finish. Okay, so now my Holy Grail brow pen, which is the NYX Micro Brow Pencil, and this one is in Espresso. I am obsessed with this brow pencil. It's a complete dupe for the Brow Wiz and also for the Benefit Precisely My Brow. If you're like on a budget, this is what you need to get. I feel like this is a very slept on brow pencil, but it gets the job done and it's so affordable. I'm sorry, when I'm doing my brows, I can't really talk because if I talk, I'm gonna mess up, and if I mess up, I'm gonna be pissed. So now I'm gonna be taking my concealer once more. I'm just gonna be taking a very little drop of it, and I'm gonna be using that to clean up my underbrow. And then I'm gonna be taking this nice vanilla shade from the Heart Pound shade and using that as my brow bone highlight. You guys know I live for a good brow bone moment. So now I'm gonna go ahead and do this eye off camera so we can move fast, and then I'm gonna come back and we can start on the face. Okay, so now that we finished up both of the eyes, we're gonna go ahead and move on to the complexion. First product I wanna talk about is the Bliss What a Melon Water Jelly Hydrator. You can find Bliss at your local Targets. It's pretty affordable. It's more on the affordable side as opposed to other products. But this one is one that really became one of my staples from like Target, drugstore type of thing. You can also, I think, find this at CVS now, but I love this stuff, and it's really good for like combination to oily skin. It's like a nice gel consistency. I think I just got some on my lid. So we're just gonna go ahead and moisturize. My skin feels so good. I literally live for this type of eye makeup because, as you can see, it's kind of like almost reminds me like a pumpkin spice latte. Like, it just is such a warm, pretty look, which is totally my vibe, especially right now that we're moving into fall. So for primers, I'm gonna be using two of my favorite primers. You guys have seen me mention these before. This is like a really, really OG Holy Grail. This is the Maybelline Baby Skin Pore Minimizing Primer. And I'm gonna be applying this in the areas where I have my enlarged pores. No, I live for a good primer, because I feel like primer just makes everything look so good. Now we're gonna be taking our other primer, which is the Matte Lock. We're gonna be applying this Matte Lock primer by L'Oreal all over the areas where we didn't apply the Baby skin, pores no more. So now for my Holy Grail affordable foundation. It is the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Foundation. This one to me is like everything. And this is in the shade F12, which is a really good match for me. I love this foundation so much. Why can't I open it? Because my hands have lotion on them. This is one of those foundations that I personally love so much. It is a full coverage foundation, so if you don't like full coverage, you may not like this. It's also a foundation that is more on the matte side, so if you don't like a matte finish or you're looking for something to be more so of a like hydrating consistency, then I would recommend checking out the Conceal and Hydrate foundation that just came out by Makeup Revolution, because you probably will enjoy that one a lot more. And I love this big doe foot applicator because I don't have to get my hands dirty. I can just apply it straight to my face. Maybe a little tiny bit light right now, and that's probably because I did pick up a tan. Do you see how smooth the face looks? Like it just took everything to the next level. So yeah, that is the foundation on. Now for concealer, I'm going to be taking my e.l.f. concealer because I've really been a big fan of this. And this one is one that I really grew to love and appreciate. It has great coverage. I have to say right now, I recently tried the new Makeup Revolution one, and that one is so nice. The Conceal and Hydrate one, it's really good, lightweight consistency that is a medium coverage but can build up to a full coverage. That one I definitely would say is kind of like a dupe for the Laura Mercier concealer, which if you guys know, I love that concealer. It's just a beautiful finish, very lightweight, very breathable and wearable. So if you're looking for a dupe for that, I would check out the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Hydrate Concealer because you will enjoy that. Now I'm going to be taking my Airspun powder, which is my Holy Grail powder from the drugstore that's affordable. This one you can find at Walmart. And with this one, I just take it right in these areas. Make sure that I bake that area so that it doesn't crease, but I just want to leave it on for a few seconds so that's able to really clean that edge up and kind of like lock everything in place. I definitely recommend the Airspun powder if you are on a budget, if you're looking for a good powder that is going to keep you nice and oil-free for a long period of the day, or if you like to bake your under eyes, this is what I always use. You guys always see me use this powder. Definitely one that I truly recommend. I don't like to leave it on for too long so that it doesn't get like cakey or anything like that, just short period of time, because we are wearing a full coverage foundation. When you're wearing a full coverage foundation with a full coverage concealer, which I don't like to tend to do often because I can get cakey results, I just like to leave on the powder for a very limited amount of time. So now we're gonna move on to contouring. So my favorite contour product at the drugstore is the Wet n Wild Contour Stick. I always use this. You guys probably don't see me use it often because I don't really do like my nose contour on camera, but I'm always using this. This is in the shade Medium Tan, and what I like to do is I like to just apply a little bit on my forehead. I don't really contour my cheeks anymore like I used to. I kind of just do like a little bit on my chin and on my forehead, and then I do my nose. I'm gonna take my Real Techniques brush and I'm gonna begin blending this all out. I'm just blending and blending away so that there's no harshness, but do you see how easily that blends? And then for the forehead, I'm just kind of pressing that product into my forehead. Just adds so much warmth when you do that. And then for the nose, I'm just taking my little brush and just really blending this out as much as I can. Okay, so now for blush, I'm going to be using this Flower Beauty blush in the shade Warm Hibiscus. This is like everything and more. I always use this blush. Another holy grail of mine is Milani Luminoso, but I've talked about that so many times that I needed to mention this other one, which is a more of a recent holy grail, but it has really stepped into that building to become a true holy grail. because it's so beautiful. Flower Beauty has some very beautiful blushes, and if you're around my skin complexion or a little bit deeper, I really recommend using it just gives you like such a pretty glow. Love how it looks. It looks so good. Definitely check out Flower Beauty's blushes. They have several different other colors, so this isn't the only color they have, but they're just really good, especially if you're on a budget. It's really good quality blush. So now I want to go back to the eyes because I do kind of want to make this transitioning into fall look, but I feel like for me, I want to like smoke it out a little bit because that just is fall to me when I smoke out my lower lash line. I mean, I always like to do it, but I just feel like it's extra fall. So I'm going to be smoking out my lower lash line a little bit. And I'm going to be using a mixture of the two warm colors we used for our crease. And I'm going to be really taking that color and kind of also going in my waterline. Because I feel like it adds a little something, you know, so that it kind of connects both the waterline and the lower lash line together. I feel like it just adds like this really pretty like pumpkin spicy look. Okay, so now for a little pop, I'm gonna be adding this white vanilla shade that I added on my brow bone, and I'm just gonna be placing that right on this inner tear duct. It's a matte shade, so it's not gonna give it shimmer, which I don't want because I already have shimmer on the lid, but I just want a little pop of something. And then for highlight, I'm going to be using one of my favorites. This is the Kokie Cosmetics highlighter in Heavenly. It is like the perfect match for my complexion, and I've just been obsessed with it. So I'm gonna be using this baby right here. The next thing I'm gonna go ahead and do is take my lipstick. This is the Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink. Now, this isn't a holy grail. This is actually a new product that I wanted to try out because I wanted to do like a fun transitioning into fall like a berry lip. Now I have tried these type of lipsticks and the formula is fabulous. It also smells great, and I like this applicator because I feel like it's so precise. So it helps apply the lipstick really well. I am so happy I went with this lip because I feel like I don't know, it just looks so like summer into fall, and I just love this color. I feel like you guys know that I always wear my nudes, and I've been called out on it before, which I appreciate because it kind of inspired me to like start going into like these more like deep, bold colors again, which I used to love a few years ago, and I just kind of like fell into this like trend of doing the same nudes, and I feel like I want to do this, especially because we're moving into this season where it just looks so good, you know? And I have lipstick on my teeth. Okay. And I just feel like this color is amazing. But I do have to say, I know this formula, I've tried it before, and it's great. This lip color is definitely something I'm gonna be taking into the fall though, because it's so pretty. I feel like for like the first half of fall, this is great. Now for our setting spray, I'm going to be using I'm gonna be talking about two products. So I really love the Wet n Wild setting sprays. They're so nice. They have different scents. I have the coconut scent, which is fantastic for like a refresher. But I really do recommend this Wet n Wild matte one if you do have oily skin and you're looking for a more matte finish. So I like to use this bad boy, and I love the size. It's perfect for traveling, all of that good stuff. I'm gonna put this on in a second. I just wanna talk about the next one. The next one is Morphe. Now I know Morphe is in drugstore, but this is an affordable video. So this is an affordable product. This is an affordable setting spray. Also a prep spray. It's also a great spray if you feel like your foundation may look a little too cakey, you want it to look more skin-like. This will do that for you. This is my second bottle. Actually, I just went and repurchased another one because I went through my other one so fast because I just love this product in here. I do really recommend it those days that you went in with a heavy hand on foundation, or those days where you feel like you have super thick concealer. You can just go and spray this nearby, and it gives you the best spray ever. It's such a fine mist that it's not gonna attack your face and be like, oh my God, a bunch of huge droplets of spray on it. So definitely recommend this one today because my foundation looks very beautiful and just perfected. I don't need this, but I do wanna go ahead and set it with a matte spray because it is 99 degrees out and I need something that's gonna keep me locked into place. This pretty much completes my full face of Holy Grail affordable products for you guys. I did drop in some more of a newer product, or of course, as you guys saw, the eyeliner, which was one that I just tested out for the first time. This lip color, first time using it, but I am digging it. It's so beautiful. But now I want to go into my giveaway. So I wanted to give back to you guys for your incredible support. I want to thank you guys so much for always supporting me, always being down for me. And I wanted to give away 2 products that I think will really make a transitioning into fall look be super duper glam and fabulous. And that is the Heart palette with Pixie and the lipstick that I'm wearing. I feel like I wanted to do this because I know that these are like essentials to like really recreate a look. So the rules and how to enter is gonna be listed down below in my description box, but I'm gonna go ahead and start off with the rules real quick. You can only enter once, only once. And also you have to be 18 years of age or older. No ifs, ands, or buts. That's just how I'm gonna do it. So in order to enter, all you have to do is comment down below answering 2 questions. First question is, what is your favorite makeup product for the fall season? And where you are from. If you're from California, Texas, Maryland, Virginia, this giveaway is going to be for the people that are in the United States only this time. Don't worry guys, if you're not from the US, I'm gonna be doing another giveaway very soon that's gonna be international, but this one is only for the US because it's a small giveaway. I'm not giving away too much. And you also have to make sure that you're subscribed to my channel. If you're not subscribed, you're not gonna be entered. And you also have to be following me on Instagram, which is The Mexican Beauty. So if you follow me on Instagram, follow me here on YouTube, and answer those 2 questions down below in the comment section, you will be entered into the giveaway. This giveaway is going to last exactly 1 week. So a week from today, the giveaway will be over. I will have the exact dates down below in my description box. You guys can go ahead and check that out. But one lucky winner is going to win these 2 items. But yeah, that's pretty much all. I really hope that you guys enjoyed watching this video and learned about some new products. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you want to continue seeing more of this on my channel. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so already. I would love for you to become a member of family here on YouTube because I wouldn't want you guys to miss my videos for the world. And also that enters you into my giveaway. So you need to make sure you are subscribed, my friend. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you never miss a video because I always bring you guys some really good content, and I wouldn't want you guys to ever miss it as soon as it comes out. So that being said, I love you guys so much, and I'll be seeing you guys very, very soon for a brand new video. Bye guys.